Ladies and gents, I am the one and only DJ Storms, and I would like to welcome each and every single one of you back here to the channel on YouTube.com. It is, of course, Friday, May 14th, 2021, and I apologize, I'm not my normal hyped up, energetic self. I mean, how can you be hyped up when you're talking about the WWE anyway? But regardless, we are going to do our best to get through this video and dissect each and every piece of information, each and every single match to the best of our abilities. This is, of course, the official rundown for WWE WrestleMania Backlash 2021, which, of course, is streaming live on Peacock this Sunday, May 16th, with the pre-show starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And yes, you heard me say we, because I am not alone for this specific video, continuing my streak of having a guest on every single rundown. We got one of my biggest, one of my most loyal supporters, one of the best supporters that I've ever had, and you can catch her every single Saturday in the chat for the Lightning Flash update. She is my #1 mod. So do not mess with her. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome for the very first time ever on the channel. This is Danielle. Danielle, how are you doing this fine Friday?
I'm good. How about you?
And I would be a lot better, but you know, we're talking about WrestleMania Backlash. We're talking about the WWE product, and we all know how shitty that's been. I mean, just watch Monday Night Raw.
Preach.
So, let me ask you a question. Are you excited for WrestleMania Backlash?
No.
That's my initial reaction. There you go. That's exactly my thoughts right there. I don't know who the hell is excited for this show. This, at most, is probably going to be a 1 or 2 match show. Well, you know, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say that, because sometimes, not all the time, sometimes when the WWE goes into a pay-per-view with absolutely zero hype, which is pretty much every single main roster pay-per-view nowadays, usually when they go into a pay-per-view with no hype, it usually turns out being very, very good. And that's what I hope that we're getting here. I hope that we get somewhat of a decent show. That's pretty much all I want. Because I don't want to rant. I don't want to rant. I don't want to yell. I don't want to scream, even though you love it. I don't want to rant and yell and scream. I actually want
to rant.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't want to, but I have no choice to because of how bad the shows are. Because I can't just sit here and praise everything left and right. Because it ain't good. It just ain't good. I mean, just look at the women's build towards the Raw Women's title match. And I know you got a lot to say about that, and we'll get to that. We'll get to that, trust me. But here's what I want to know. First things first, where can everyone in the chat find you on social media?
They can find me at Danielle Loves BJs on Twitter and D Forever 1981 on Instagram.
And both of those links are in the description, so anyone that wants to take a look in the description and go follow her on Twitter and Instagram, please do so. She is amazing. She is very, very supportive. She will defend you to the end of time. She is an awesome, awesome person to talk to. Please go check her out on Twitter and Instagram. Now, as far as I relate, please make sure you follow me on the Twitter sticks. The Twitter sticks. Of course, Danielle loves it when I say the Twitter sticks. You can find me on the Twitter sticks at HistoryMakerDJS. You'll find out why I am the operator of the best damn Twitter handle known to mankind. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well at TheDJStorms. Add me on Facebook for collaborations and business inquiries. Please make sure you send me an email. My email is StormsTakeOver@gmail.com. Like the official DJ Storms business page, and I may just send you an invite to join the official DJ Storms posse group on Facebook, which of course Danielle is a member of. She is awesome. Once again, very, very supportive. Before I continue, Danielle, thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to join me here on the rundown. I greatly appreciate it.
No problem.
And of course, if you haven't already done so, there's this little thing called a like button, and if you scroll down right over there, you know, all you need to do is scroll down and click that like button, because we got goals we want to reach. Danielle over here, she is a very popular chick, so considering she's a very popular chick, I expect to get 50 likes on this stream. If I don't, I'm going to be a little disappointed, and you're going to have to answer to me and my #1 mod right here. So if you do not get us to 50 likes, there's going to be a problem, ladies and gentlemen. So 50 likes is the goal. Right, Danielle?
Yeah, 50 likes and you'll dab.
I'm not going to dab. I'm not dab. If I do dab, it'll probably be tomorrow on the Lightning Flash update. Which, by the way, before I continue with the self-brand promotion, the advertisements, tomorrow's a busy day for me. I actually have to run some errands, so the Lightning Flash update may or may not be pushed back. I'm going to keep you guys updated on that, whether or not it's pushed back from the usual 1 p.m. Eastern time slot. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. I will be sure to keep you guys updated. But please make sure you hit that like button. Danielle wants 50 likes. I want 50 likes. So 50 likes is the goal. And of course, when you hit the like button, in order for us to get to that goal, the people in here need to share the stream out. I'm talking about on all platforms of social media, whether it be the Twitter sticks or the Instagram sticks or the Facebook sticks or the Tumblr sticks or the Pinterest sticks. I don't know who uses Pinterest anymore, but regardless, you got to make sure you share it out on all platforms of social media so that way everybody will come on in and watch DJ Storms. I'm talking about your mothers, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your sons, your daughters, your aunts, your uncles, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, your dogs, your cats, and especially your guinea pigs, because I have so many articles lodged in my laptop right here. Just give me 1 second. I'm just taking a look. There we go. I have about 500 articles lodged here in my laptop. It's taken up a hell of a lot of storage to a point where I may need to replace the battery. And it specifically states that when guinea pigs are exposed to DJ Storms, they are said to live long, happy, healthy, fruitful lives. So, if you got a guinea pig, I don't know what you're doing, you gotta guide your guinea pig right here to the DJ Storms channel on YouTube.com and give him or her a little daily dose of Mr. Controversy. Give him a little daily dose of the Jersey Devil, because you know that everybody wants their guinea pigs to live long, happy, healthy, fruitful lives. I heard DJ Storms is good for their heart, you know? I heard DJ Storms is good for their heart. Anyway.
I might get a guinea pig.
Really? What you gonna name him? Or her?
DJ Storms.
Get the hell out of here. There you go. This is why I have her on. This is why I have her on, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, be sure to hit the subscribe button because I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to expand. I would love to gain a lot more subscribers. YouTube has been purging a couple of my subscribers. YouTube's run by a bunch of fucking assholes. We already know that. So, I would love to gain some more subscribers. So if you haven't already done so, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that notifications bell with a huge coup de grace. That way you will know whenever I pop up on YouTube. Because whenever I pop up on YouTube, it is the best time to be on YouTube. It's the only time you're going to get to see this glorious sideburn shin strap combo, this beautiful mustache right here. And unbelievable. I fucking forgot the comb. Unbelievable. Anything can happen here in the DJ Storm. It's like the first time in forever that I actually forgot the comb. So what are you doing to me, Danielle? You're messing me up over here. I completely forgot the comb.
It's not my fault.
Oh, it is your fault.
It's your fault.
Oh, no, it's your fault.
We're not in a box now.
Well, you can't touch me because I'm 1,000 miles away from you. Hey, everybody wants a piece of the Stormsmeister regardless of whether I forgot the magic comb or not. Alright? Just saying. As the shirt says, it's great to be great, and on the back it says it must suck to suck. Anyone not named DJ Storms or anyone not a fan of DJ Storms, it must suck to suck. I can't relate because I'm DJ Storms, so I'm great.
I suck.
Oh, no, you do not. You are just as great as I am because you're a fan of DJ Storms. That makes you elite.
Fair enough.
That makes you the elite of the elite. That's why you're here. That's why I have you on my channel, Danielle.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
And I'm actually going to hand the ball over to you because we're done with the self-brand promotion and the advertisements. We're going to dive straight into the matches here. Now, this match is not confirmed. This match is not confirmed, but they've teased this match over the course of the last couple of weeks. And it could be confirmed tonight. I'm not sure if they will, but tonight is Smackdown at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. So the match that they've been teasing is a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental title. This, of course, would be Apollo Crews defending against Big E, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. If it is confirmed, I definitely wouldn't mind it being confirmed because, in my eyes, it actually makes the show better. You let those guys go. If you let those guys go for like 14, 15, 16 minutes, they'll put on a great match for the Intercontinental title. I am absolutely sure of it. But I'm going to hand the ball over to you, and I want to get your expertise analysis on this. If this match does get confirmed, what are your thoughts on this match? Who do you think could possibly walk out the winner here as the Intercontinental Champion if this match is confirmed for the show?
Well, I'm going to take Kevin Owens.
And why are you taking Kevin Owens on this one?
I like him.
Well, yes, I know you like him, but here's what I want to know. Where does Kevin Owens go after he wins the Intercontinental title? Do you see Kevin Owens possibly taking that title into a feud with Sami Zayn? Does he continue to feud with Crews? Does he feud with Big E? Or do they bring back Aleister Black? And do we have Kevin Owens and Aleister Black feuding for the Intercontinental title?
I like to see Aleister Black come back.
Well,
That'd be badass.
Well, they do have a lot of vignettes, I believe, set for Aleister Black over the course of the next few weeks. But I'm actually going to go with Apollo Crews on this one, mainly because Apollo Crews, he just won the Intercontinental title, and it wouldn't make much sense to take that title off Apollo Crews just 1 month after winning it. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I definitely wouldn't mind Kevin Owens as the Intercontinental Champion, but I don't think that they're going to give it to him just yet. I have a feeling that Aleister Black will come back, though. But I have a feeling that he's going to be put in an Intercontinental title feud, not with Owens, but with Crews. And I see that happening at SummerSlam rather than just immediately afterwards, if you know what I'm saying. So
I totally get that.
So are you still going with are you still going to go with Kevin Owens on that one?
Yes, I am.
So where can you see Apollo Crews and Sami Zayn going afterwards?
I don't even want to say where they can go.
Well, there are other pay-per-views coming up. Now, can you see them in the Money in the Bank ladder match on the SmackDown side, or do they continue feuding for the Intercontinental title with Kevin Owens?
I like the Money in the Ladder match.
Now, here's something that I would like to know.
What?
If they are in the match, can you see either of them winning, or is someone else going to win Money in the Bank? Can you see a Raw superstar or a SmackDown superstar winning Money in the Bank there?
I see a Raw superstar.
Ugh. I had a feeling you would say that. I had a feeling you would say that, but I have a bad feeling it may be the man that returned this past Monday. A lot of people call him the modern-day steroid Raha, Jinder Mahal, and I do not want to see Jinder Mahal. I'm sorry if I gave anyone nightmares right there, but Jinder Mahal as Mr. Money in the Bank, that is someone I do not want to see right there.
Yeah, you're gonna give me nightmares.
Oh no, trust me, we'll be talking about a lot more material that's going to give you nightmares later on in the show, because your favorite superstar actually has a match on the show. Because everybody in the chat knows how much you love The Miz.
You know what? Fuck The Miz.
We'll be talking about The Miz a little later, but
Wrap it up.
But if this match is confirmed, can you see this match being the match of the night, the Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental title match, or is another match going to be a match of the night?
Another match.
So you're going to stick with Kevin Owens?
Yep.
All right, I'm sticking with Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews, he just won the title. There's really no reason to take the title off Apollo Crews. Still way too early. I see Apollo Crews holding that title all the way to SummerSlam, especially with the Nigerian Warrior gimmick. I love Apollo Crews. He's great. I love the Nigerian Warrior gimmick. The Nigerian Warrior, the Intercontinental Champion, with my Commander Aziz. He's great. I love him. He's great. He comes off with conviction in his promos. That's what I love about him. How can you not love Apollo Crews, man? He's a Nigerian Warrior. So, she's... What'd you say?
He is a good guy.
So, she's got Kevin Owens. I got Apollo Crews retaining the Intercontinental title. I do expect Big E, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn to play a factor in the Money in the Bank ladder match. They do have a lot of people on SmackDown which they can put in that position, and Big E, Sami, and Owens, they are three individuals that I can absolutely see in that match. We'll find out what happens. We'll find out if they do qualifying matches or if they just announce the individuals. I would much rather them do qualifying matches because it makes a lot more sense. But we're going to move on to a match that is confirmed for WrestleMania Backlash, and it is Rhea Ripley versus Asuka versus Charlotte Flair. This is a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. You can't see, but she actually just flipped the bird because she knows what I'm going to say next, because we live by a code here on the channel. Just give me 1 second. Danielle, I have a question for you. Do you know what this code is that we live by on the channel?
Yes. Fuck Charlotte Flair.
There we go. Fuck Charlotte Flair and all of her supporters. Why? Because Charlotte Flair is garbage. She is garbage.
I thought they removed her from the show.
What'd you say?
I thought they removed her from the show.
No. Apparently, they have this angle. I know you haven't been watching Raw, and I don't blame you. This is why I'm here, because I watch Raw, and I take the extensive notes, so that way you don't have to watch Raw, because it's garbage. Apparently, Sonya Deville, I'll bring you up to speed. Sonya Deville actually brought Charlotte Flair back from suspension. So now, Charlotte Flair got added to the match, apparently. And things are not looking good. Let me tell you something. I don't want to say it, and I really don't want to give anyone nightmares, but I would not be surprised if they give Charlotte Flair the title. One of two things is going to happen. Well, actually, three things. One of three things. They could
If
either...
that happens,
What'd you say?
if that happens, I'll be pissed.
I think a lot of people will be pissed because Charlotte Flair is just so openly despised by the community, and rightfully so. Wait till you hear what I gotta say tomorrow on the Lightning Flash update about Charlotte Flair. I may just spoil it right now, but there's one of three things that I can see happening. Number one, they could just give Charlotte Flair the title straight up. And to be quite honest with you, that looks like it may be happening. I don't want it to happen, but it may be happening. Number two, they could have Rhea Ripley retain by pinning Asuka, and then we get Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley at the next pay-per-view at Money in the Bank, which is on June 20th, reportedly, and that's when Charlotte Flair takes the title from Rhea. Or three, Rhea could win by pinning Charlotte, and I'm going to tell you why. After what happened this past Monday with Alexa Bliss coming out and saying that she's targeting someone in the women's division, she's obviously not targeting Mandy Rose or Dana Brooke or Shayna Baszler or Nia Jax because they're all in a tag team. So that leaves Asuka and Charlotte. Now, here's my question to you. Do you see Alexa Bliss getting involved in this match? And if so, who is she attacking?
Well, Alexa, if Charlotte gets involved, oh gosh, how do I say this? No, I don't even know how to say it.
Do you see her attacking Charlotte or Rhea Ripley? Or no, not Rhea Ripley, or Asuka, because Rhea Ripley, she's obviously not targeting Rhea because Rhea wasn't out there during the 6-person tag. It's either Charlotte or Asuka.
Charlotte.
So you see her targeting Charlotte. So you could see her costing Charlotte Flair this match.
I hope so.
To be quite honest with you, I actually see her attacking Asuka, if anything, because Asuka, as of right now, there's really nothing for Asuka to do after she inevitably loses this match. If there's one woman that I know's not winning this match, it's Asuka. It's either Rhea or Charlotte that's walking out victorious. Now, it's still a possibility that she could attack Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss specifically, but I don't really see why she would go off and attack Charlotte Flair. I don't understand why, considering WWE has really hyped up the fact that Charlotte Flair is looking to get the Raw Women's title back. So if anything, I absolutely see Alexa Bliss attacking Asuka, and Alexa Bliss is going to cost Asuka. Ripley could possibly get the pin on Asuka, or she could possibly beat Charlotte Flair, whichever route they want to go. Regardless, I see Charlotte Flair getting the Raw Women's title at the end of all this. It could be either at Backlash or it could be at the next pay-per-view. And I don't really want to say, but I absolutely see Alexa attacking Asuka. So Alexa and Asuka are going to go into an undercard feud, and then Charlotte Flair is going to beat Rhea Ripley here and become the Raw Women's Champion based on what happened on Monday. I don't want it to happen. But I have a feeling that it will. And we could be looking at Eva Marie versus Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's title going into the summer. So God help us all. And I'm gonna talk about that on the Lightning Flash update as well. But I don't want to say it, but I absolutely see Charlotte Flair walking out victorious and becoming the Raw Women's Champion simply because WWE, they just can't fucking wait. They can't fucking wait to get that title on Charlotte Flair. And if anything, I just rather than get it over with so now we can figure out who's going to fucking take the title off of Charlotte Flair.
Good point.
So, I'm going with Alexa attacking Asuka, leading to a victory for Charlotte Flair in some way, shape, or form. What are you going with?
Same as you now.
Really? So you do not see any way, shape, or form that Rhea Ripley is going to walk out victorious?
No.
And that's fucking sad as well. Don't even get me started on the promos between these two. Don't even get me started on the promos. Yet Charlotte Flair going, be fair to Flair? How about fuck Charlotte Flair? How about that?
Exactly.
My God. Be fair to Flair. How about shove the be fair to Flair up your ass?
Well then.
I'm pissed, I'm telling you. I get heated every time I talk about Charlotte Flair, this entitled bitch. I can't stand her.
Snobby bitch.
She is. She refuses to advocate for others. And the fact of the matter is that some people are actually in support of this bitch. Some people actually find these promos entertaining. Meanwhile, you got Asuka dancing around like a mentally challenged moron. You got Rhea Ripley sounding like a scripted robot. And then you got Charlotte Flair, be fair to Flair, Sonya Deville. Jesus Christ. Who is writing these promos? Who's writing these promos? Whoever's writing them needs to be fired immediately, I'm telling you.
Vince.
Oh my God. I don't even know who's worse, Charlotte, Rhea, or Asuka when it comes to these promos. You got, this is Asuka. This is Asuka. This is, I don't even know how to do Charlotte Flair. Like Charlotte Flair, I am a superstar, be fair to Flair. And then you got Rhea Ripley, no one likes you, Charlotte. Who's worse, Ripley, Asuka, or Charlotte?
I don't even know. Shit.
They're all fucking bad. This division sucks.
It does.
So we're Charlotte Flair across the board here, right?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna move on to next match. We got Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, the Dirty Dogs, taking on Rey and Dominic Mysterio for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This is actually a match that I actually don't mind. This is actually, I don't mind this match actually. And this is a match that, in a sense, makes sense because Rey and Dominic, they were on a winning streak. So now they get a tag team title opportunity against the Dirty Dogs. And to be quite honest with you, if they give these two teams time, they could put on a damn good match. I would not be opposed to these two teams going a nice 12, 13, 14 minutes, putting on a damn good match. If they let these two teams go, they could put on a very, very, very good tag team match. And you know what? That's what I expect from them. I would actually kick off the show with this match, and I would let these two teams go.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a great match.
So, here's what I want to know. Who can you see coming out victorious here? Do you think Rude and Ziggler retain, or do you see Rey and Dominic Mysterio walking out as the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions?
I see Rey and Dominic taking it.
To be quite honest with you, originally I was gonna go with Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, but then I thought about it a little bit. And there's a report, and we're gonna talk about that in the Lightning Flash update. There's a report that they have big plans for the Usos now that Jimmy Uso is back. And I knew for a fact what it was before I even read the article. And they have big plans to push them to the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And they're going to take it off of a babyface team. So, with that being said, I would not be surprised if Rey and Dominic take the win here, specifically because they can have a successful title defense against Rude and Ziggler at the next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank. Then we get the Street Profits at Extreme Rules, or Otis and Gable. And then at SummerSlam, then we get the Usos versus Rey and Dominic Mysterio, and the Usos win the titles from Rey and Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam. Simply because of the fact that right now, Roman Reigns, there's no way Roman Reigns is losing the Universal Championship. Roman Reigns is on another fucking level right now. He is the god of gods right now. And depending on who his SummerSlam opponent is, if it's not Cesaro, then clearly it's not Cesaro because they're doing Cesaro now. So Roman Reigns is clearly not losing that title until next year. So Roman and the Usos, they look to be having a Samoan Dynasty-like takeover going into the fall of 2021, which I'm going to love. I'm absolutely going to love because I fucking love Roman Reigns. I love how the Usos have been brought back. And now that Jimmy's back, I absolutely see the Usos winning the titles by SummerSlam. So, to be quite honest with you, I would not be surprised. And if I'm going to be quite honest, I wouldn't be opposed to Rey and Dominic Mysterio winning the championships. So, I'm actually going to agree with you. I'm actually going to go with Rey and Dominic Mysterio to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. So, here's my question to you. Do you see them dropping it to the Usos at SummerSlam as well? Or do you see another team coming up through the ranks and doing it? Because I absolutely see the Usos taking the titles off of Rey and Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam. And then they could possibly be building towards the Usos versus the Street Profits in the fall.
I agree with you.
So where do you think Rude and Ziggler go from here? Do you think they're going to keep them a tag team, or do you think you're going to split them up?
No, they're going to keep them a tag team.
To be quite honest with you, they need it. They need it because the tag team division, it's a non-existent fucking tag team division. You already know the drill.
Yeah, I know that. Trust me.
But absolutely, we're Rey and Dominic Mysterio across the board here. I wasn't too keen on Rude and Ziggler losing the titles just yet, specifically because of the fact that if they were going to lose them to Rey and Dominic Mysterio, only to have Rey and Dominic Mysterio drop them after a month, that wouldn't be all that impressive. So, if anything, you can give them to Rey and Dominic, and then they have a decent title reign going into SummerSlam. A nice 3-4 month title reign, and then they drop them to the Usos. That I wouldn't be opposed to. So, we are Rey and Dominic Mysterio across the board. Yes, because I know you love yourself some Rey Mysterio.
I do.
Next match, we got Bianca Belair defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Bayley. Now, I'm going to hand the ball over to you. I'm gonna give the floor to you. I want you to give me your expertise analysis on this match, who wins, and where they go after the match.
I think Bayley won it.
Really? You're going with Bayley to win the championship away from Bianca this early?
Yep.
And why is that?
Something different and something new. Instead of the same old shit.
But Bayley just got done holding the title for like 380 days. Bianca Belair hasn't even had a reign with it. You're already calling for her to lose it?
Yep.
I gotta say, I'm not in support of that. I'm gonna go with Bianca to retain, and it makes sense for Bianca to retain as well. But if Bayley wins, then where can you see Bianca Belair going, and where can you see Bayley going afterwards? What does Bayley do? Who does Bayley defend the title against?
I have no idea.
Exactly. There's like no division. So here's what I think's going to happen. I have a feeling that Bianca Belair's retaining, and then after what we saw this past Friday, last week on SmackDown, Carmella, she recently beat Ruby Riott. So if that continues and Carmella continues to win, that would put Carmella next in line for Bianca Belair, because Bianca's going to need challengers. So if Bianca gets past Bayley, that would mean that Carmella's next, which I definitely wouldn't mind. So you can have Bianca beat Bayley, and then Bianca Belair goes to face off against Carmella at Money in the Bank. And then she beats someone else. Maybe she beats Sasha. I'm not sure where Sasha is. I think she may be filming some more movies. She may be filming a movie, or she may be filming stuff for The Mandalorian. I'm not sure. But I absolutely see Bianca Belair taking that title into the summer. And I absolutely can see Bianca Belair facing Becky Lynch at SummerSlam when she comes back.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I can absolutely see Bianca facing Becky at SummerSlam when she comes back. And from that point on, I'm not really sure where they go with Bianca. I wouldn't necessarily be supposed if Becky Lynch wins the title back, but she doesn't need it. If anything, I would have Bianca Belair hold the title going into next year. And then you can have Io Shirai from NXT. She can come up. She can go to SmackDown. And she goes to beat Bianca Belair by winning the Women's Royal Rumble and facing Bianca at WrestleMania 38 to win the SmackDown Women's title. That's how I would do it. Because you have a decent amount of challengers for Bianca on SmackDown. You got Bayley, you got Carmella, you got Sasha, you got Becky coming back. You could do an interim match with Ruby or Liv, and then you can do a draft. You could bring Naomi over, you can bring Rhea over, you can bring Asuka over, and then you can have them, go up against Bianca Belair. Io Shirai wins the Rumble, and you could do Io Shirai versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 38. That's how I see things playing out. But if these two women... Thank you very much. You see, this is why the IWC has me, because I'm a genius, and you know it. You know it. Are you still going with Bayley after that, or have I convinced you that Bianca's going to retain?
I'm going to go with Bayley still.
You're still going with Bayley. So who does she face afterwards?
Really? I have no clue. I'm not going to say Charlotte.
Well, yeah, because Charlotte's on Raw.
Right.
Yeah, this is SmackDown here, so we don't need fucking Charlotte. Don't give us nightmares with Charlotte coming over to SmackDown and facing Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. We don't need Charlotte 2 belts.
No, but Charlotte needs to go.
I'm counting down the days until she fucking retires, because I don't want to watch her on television anymore. My God.
I like watching her because of her.
Yeah, you have it right here, folks. She doesn't even watch Raw because of Charlotte. I mean, like, everything on Raw sucks, but Charlotte Flair, she's like number 1 at the top of the list why we ain't watching Monday Night Raw, or why she isn't watching Raw. I'm watching Raw because I have to, because of a little show called The Lightning Flash Update, and I need to review the show. But, so, I'm going to go with Bianca. Bianca's going to retain the SmackDown Women's title. If they allow these women to go, I expect this match to be a very good women's match. The build really hasn't been much of anything, and it really does go to show, the build hasn't been much of anything. There's really been nothing that we really care about, and that's on WWE's behalf. The only thing that we care about on the main roster is Roman Reigns. Surprise, surprise. And that doesn't have anything to do with Vince or Bruce. Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard have zero creative control over that. That's all Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns. That ain't a coincidence. That ain't a coincidence. Vince and Bruce need to go. Am I wrong?
No, I'm just enjoying your rant.
Is that the whole reason why you wanted to be on this? Just to watch me rant in person?
A little.
Exactly. See, rants draw, people. Rants draw. And DJ Storms is a draw. Believe that. So, I got Bianca Belair winning this here against Bayley. There's really no reason for Bianca Belair to lose the SmackDown Women's Championship to Bayley. And we are moving on to the next match. And this match involves Danielle's favorite superstar. We got what?
You better not.
Oh, I'm going to. We got Damian Priest. No, that's not her favorite superstar. We got Damian Priest versus hey, ho ho, hee hee ha 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 pop, The Miz in a lumberjack match.
Oh, Miz, go back to MTV. Shit. Can't stand
Miz, hey, ho ho, correct. I know Danielle loves The Miz. Loves The Miz. Loves how terrible of a wrestler he is.
I said incorrect.
No, it is correct.
You're a dick, too.
So, but in all seriousness, holy shit. This has been going on since the Royal Rumble. You called Damian Priest up to the main roster to feud with The Miz and John Morrison. Dancing in bunny outfits, doing hey, hop, hop, San Pueblos, whatever the hell they're doing. Throwing tomatoes at him. Literally, throwing tomatoes, and they're still doing it. They're having Elias and Jackson Riker walk around with tomatoes. You realize how bad it makes Damian Priest look, throwing tomatoes at The Miz with the New Day. But yet, WWE has the balls to say that AEW Blood and Guts was an embarrassment to the pro wrestling community, and it was too barbaric. But yet, you got tomatoes being thrown at The Miz. You got Miz and Morrison dressing up in bunny outfits. Hey, hop, hop, ho, ho, hee, hee, ha, San Pueblos. And then you got, what else you fucking got? You got the women's division in shambles with Alexa Bliss doing voodoo magic week in and week out with a plush doll Lily. I mean, need I say more? Need I say more?
Don't get me started on Alexa.
Oh, no, trust me. If you want to, go ahead, rant on Alexa. But we're talking about your favorite superstar, The Miz. We're talking about The Miz now.
I can't. The Miz can go back to the road rules. I can't stand him.
This has been going on. Yeah, the Miz, he has fallen so far from grace. I'm looking at The Miz.
I agree.
And I'm looking back at The Miz from 2016 when he was feuding with Dolph Ziggler over the Intercontinental title. And then I'm looking at The Miz in 2018 when he was feuding with Daniel Bryan. And I'm like, where did that Miz go? That Miz was great. That Miz came off so well. That Miz was putting on great matches. That Miz came off as a dick. That Miz came off as a main eventer. This Miz, I don't know what the fuck happened, but as soon as 2019 hit, The Miz and his career just went to absolute shit. And John Morrison by default is a bum just by associating himself with The Miz. You have John Morrison saying, forgiveness ain't good for dripness, and now it's Johnny Drip Drip's turn. How are we supposed to take him seriously?
That's crazy.
Johnny Drip Drip and MCMIZ. That's what Monday Night Raw has been reduced to. And you wonder why they can't even peak 2 million viewers.
Drip drip.
And MCMIZ. Unfucking real. This has been going on.
It is bullshit.
It is. This has been going on for 3.5 months. At this rate, I don't give a shit who wins. I just want this shit to end. I just want it to be over. I just want it to be done.
I understand.
Get Damian Priest away from Miz and Morrison. Put him in there with Ali. Put him in there with Gulak. Put him in there with Ricochet. Put him in there with Sheamus. Get him away from Miz and Morrison. It's trash. It's absolute fucking trash.
I agree with you.
Here's something that I want to know. Here's a question that I got. We've been seeing this happen the last couple weeks on Raw. Now, you haven't watched it. I don't blame you. But this has happened the last couple weeks on Raw. Miz has inadvertently cost John Morrison a match against Damian Priest. Can you see the Miz and John Morrison breaking up after Backlash?
Yeah, I can.
To be quite honest with you, I hope they do, because that will be the best route for both of them. Get Miz, get Miz back in a serious role. Get Miz back to being the Miz from 2016 and 2018, and put John Morrison in the mid-card and make John Morrison a serious competitor, because John Morrison is a very good wrestler.
Yeah, he is.
John Morrison, he can put on a damn good match when he's given the opportunity to. But this, San Pueblos, bunny outfits, tomatoes, hey, hop, hop. My God. I wanted to jump out my bedroom window. Ridiculous. I'm going with Damian Priest needs to win. Damian Priest wins, and then they move on. Get it over with. Simple as that. Damian Priest wins. I expect this match to be absolute shit. This could be the worst match of the fucking night. Damian Priest wins. Who gives a shit about a lumberjack match? It's the same match every single time. Damian Priest wins, and that's it. And afterwards, just break up Miz and Morrison. Get them away from each other. They're not doing anything. Unless you want to push them in the tag team division, which I don't understand why. I don't understand why you would, considering that Miz and Morrison, they have not shown any serious side whatsoever. If you do make them serious, I wouldn't mind them in the tag team division. But I just want Miz and Morrison to break up. Get Morrison back to where we know Morrison should be. Morrison could easily be fighting for the world title if they actually give him a sense of severity. They give him a sense of purpose, a sense of determination, a sense of focus. Miz, I don't give a shit what happens to the Miz. Miz sucks.
Yeah, the Miz can go back to MTV and retire.
So who can you see winning this match?
Not the Miz. Fuck the Miz. So
you're going with Damian Priest?
Yes, I am.
So we are Damian Priest across the board there. We're moving on to the next match. We got Braun Strowman, the Strowman Express. I wish the Strowman Express would derail off of a cliff into the Atlantic Ocean. That's where I want the Strowman Express to go. Thank God they stopped doing the train sounds. Thank God. I swear to God, that was like, if you remember, that was for 2 weeks where we had the chugga choo-choo-chewing train sounds with Braun Strowman running around the ring. So we got Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre versus the almighty Bobby Lashley. This is a triple threat match for the WWE Championship. So, I want to hand this one over to you. I'm going to...
Lashley.
You're going with Lashley.
Yes, I am.
So, who does he pin in order to win? Because that was going to be my next question.
Oh, that's a hard choice. I really don't know.
It's either Strowman or McIntyre.
I'm going to go with Strowman.
I was going to say the same thing, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Strowman, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I've been saying this for weeks now, ever since they added Braun Strowman to the match. Strowman is in this match merely to take the pin. Strowman is in this match to take the loss, and I'll tell you why. It's because whoever wins, whether it be Drew or Lashley is walking out victorious. Now, I'm personally going with Lashley, but Strowman is in this match to take the pin because whoever walks out the champion, whether it be Drew or Lashley, is going to win by pinning Strowman, and then the following night on Raw, on May 17th, the challenger, whoever it may be, whether it be Bobby Lashley or Drew, is going to come out to confront the champion, and they're going to say, hey, you know something? You may be the WWE champion, but you didn't pin me. You pinned Braun Strowman. Therefore, you didn't beat me, and I want a rematch. Blah, 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 blah. And we get a 5-week build going into the Money in the Bank pay-per-view on June 20th, and we're going to get Drew and Lashley again. Why? Because the WWE is fucking lazy. They're so fucking lazy. I don't even know where to begin. This company is so fucking lazy, I don't even know where to begin. That's the whole reason why Strowman is being put in this match. Whether it be Drew or whether it be Lashley, Strowman is going to be in this match to take the pinfall loss, and whoever's the challenger is going to come out to confront the champion the next night, and we're going to get Drew and Lashley again at Money in the Bank. If we don't, I'd be surprised. Because Strowman clearly ain't winning the fucking title.
I get that. You're right on that.
It's something, I swear to God, I'm going to get a fucking migraine from this shit.
Let's not get a migraine.
I'm trying not to, but when you got Braun Strowman, and you got he's in a fucking world title match on a pay-per-view. The Strowman Express,
No Express here.
Yeah, no Express here. The Express needs to be stopped immediately. We need Spider-Man to stop the Strowman Express like he stopped that fucking train. That's what we need. We need fucking Peter Parker, fucking Tobey Maguire do 2 and stop the Strowman Express. That's what we need.
We need Iron Man.
We need Iron Man?
Yep.
We need fucking Thanos to just snap, and there goes there goes Braun Strowman. He fades into fucking dust. It'll be the best thing that he's ever done. So Bobby Lashley, we're Bobby Lashley across the board here. Now, Bobby Lashley wins, and he continues his reign going into Money in the Bank. Does Drew win the title then, or does Lashley retain, and do we see Jinder Mahal win Money in the Bank? Because some people have already been throwing that idea around. I don't want it to happen. I don't think anyone wants fucking the steroid Raha Jinder Mahal to...
Hell no.
I mean, by the way, he's got these new friends from Monday Night Raw. They're called Veer and Shanky. Can I just ask a question? Who the fuck is coming up with these names?
Yeah, you know what Shanky is?
I don't want to know what Shanky is, but here's what I don't understand. Listen to some of these names that they got on Monday Night Raw. Veer, Shanky, T-Bar, Mace, Slapjack, Reckoning. I mean, where did they come up with this shit?
What the fuck is a flapjack?
No, not a flapjack. A slapjack. I call him Applejack, Kangaroo Jack, Jack Black, Jack Off, Jack Balls, Jack Nuts. That's what I call him. You got Jack Balls, you got T-Balls, then you got Disgrace. I mean, Slap Nuts was moved over to SmackDown. And I don't know what they're doing with T-Balls and Disgrace. Because they're looking like the Great Value version of the Ascension.
I just can't get over it. T-Balls.
He is. But he unblocked me, though, so I can't really shit on him too much because he unblocked me on Twitter.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I can't shit on him too much. He unblocked me on Twitter. So,
Very true.
So, but what can you see happening? Do you see Drew getting the title at Backlash? Do you see Drew getting the title at Money in the Bank? Or is Drew going to be out of the title picture completely, and is Jinder Mahal going to cash in on Bobby Lashley?
I'm going to go with Drew. On Money in the Bank, Drew.
My God, it's just repetitive bullshit. But we're Bobby Lashley across the board here. Bobby Lashley is going to pin Braun Strowman, and Drew McIntyre is going to get his rematch at Money in the Bank, unfortunately. It's going to be a long summer, ladies and gentlemen. So, we've reached the... What'd you say?
It better be good.
You really trust this company?
No.
Exactly. Let's talk about the match that should main event. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, baby, versus Cesaro. This is for the Universal Championship. Now,
don't get me started on that.
I'm going to tell you the same thing that I've been saying for the last couple weeks. It's way too early. I'm sorry. I love Cesaro. I love Roman. And this is going to be a great match. This is going to be an excellent match. Every single thing that Roman Reigns has been doing has been nothing short of fantastic. Match of the year worthy. So don't get me wrong there. It's been match of the year worthy. But if we're going to be quite honest here, Roman Reigns is not losing the championship. He's not. Especially not at a Backlash show, not at WrestleMania Trashlash. So, don't even get me started there. And it honestly makes me wonder if they even value Cesaro to begin with. Because Daniel Bryan was the man that was spearheading this Cesaro push. And now that he's no longer under contract, they're just kind of throwing Cesaro in there with Roman Reigns. And now it looks like this is the end. It looks like that this may be the end of Cesaro's push. And I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen whatsoever because Cesaro, I said that Cesaro was the correct man to beat Roman Reigns. And I would have saved Cesaro for SummerSlam, but they didn't do that. And I don't understand why. I really don't understand why. But Cesaro, if he's not facing Roman at SummerSlam, then Roman's clearly not losing the title at SummerSlam. Roman is going to hold that title into next year. So, as far as I see it, I don't know who they're setting up, but I don't want to see Seth Rollins because Rollins and Reigns, though they may have a great match, it's not really going to work in Rollins' favor. And Rollins, he's a much better heel than a babyface, so I would keep Rollins as a heel. I don't want to see a match with Edge. There's no reason for a match with Edge. And then don't even get me started on Bill Goldberg. Don't even get me started on Oldberg, Cocaine Beardberg. Don't even get me started on him.
Please don't.
Don't even get me started on him. But Cesaro, he's facing Roman now. There's no way that he's winning. He can't. There's no way that after everything that Roman Reigns has done, especially last month, where he pinned Edge and Daniel Bryan at the same time, and he ended Daniel Bryan's career on Smackdown, there ain't no way that Roman's losing to Cesaro, especially not at WrestleMania Backlash. And it makes me wonder if they even value Cesaro at all. It makes me wonder if this is going to be the end of the line for Cesaro, because we all saw what happened with Kevin Owens after his feud with Roman. WWE did not push him the way that we knew he should be pushed. And now he's fighting for the Intercontinental title. He's not going to win, but he's fighting for the Intercontinental title, but I don't see him winning. And now we get Roman and Cesaro, and Roman Reigns is even teasing a feud with Jimmy Uso now. We don't need to go through another feud with Jimmy Uso, same thing that we went through with Jey Uso all the way back in October. We don't need that anymore. We're past that. Roman Reigns should be fighting guys like Nakamura. He should be fighting guys like Kevin Owens. He should be fighting guys like Rollins or Keith Lee and The Rock. We don't need a fucking family feud again with Jimmy Uso. We don't.
Or bring back John Cena. Shit, I'd pay for that.
Yeah, they could do John Cena, and they could have John Cena chase number 17. Maybe we do get that. Who knows? Maybe we do get John Cena at SummerSlam. Maybe we do get Cena and Roman at SummerSlam, and Cena is used to put over Roman, and Roman beats Cena, thus making him an even bigger dickhead.
No, if Cena came back, I got Cena fucking up Roman.
I'm sorry, that ain't happening. I'll tell you why, because Roman Reigns is the tribal chief. He is the head of the table. Ain't no one beating Roman until WrestleMania. And if I'm going to go with a guy, the guy to do it is Keith Lee. And Keith Lee's going to win the Royal Rumble next year. Hopefully. And Keith Lee beats Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 38. Here's a question that I want to know. Is this a one-and-done situation with Roman and Cesaro, or do they continue this going into Money in the Bank?
You know they'll continue it.
How do you think they'll continue? You think Jimmy and Jay are going to get involved?
Possibly, or somebody else.
Who else is there? That's the thing. There's really nobody else.
True.
So, if anything, they'll probably play up the family drama with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, they'll drag it along.
They'll definitely drag that along. But, who do you see winning this, Reigns or Cesaro?
I don't want Reigns to win it. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't stand him.
How? He's the tribal chief. Head of the table. He puts food on everyone's tables. Stack them, pin them, and win.
No, I'm not going with Roman.
I'm going with Roman, and I'm going to laugh when he wins.
And if the other guy wins, I'm going to laugh at you.
Cesaro ain't winning. I could bet $1,000 Cesaro's not winning. If Cesaro wins, I will do a dab dance right here on the channel.
You got it.
Deal? I'll do a dab dance right here on the channel. Cesaro is not winning. Roman is winning.
Okay, deal.
A deal's a deal. She's got Cesaro, I got Roman Reigns. And ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end. That wraps up this edition of The Rundown. I'd like to thank each and every single one of you who tuned into this video. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Danielle, she appreciates each and every single one of you as well. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. Be sure to check out all the links in the description. Lightning Flash update tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated on what time it's going to be at. Of course, we got WrestleMania Backlash this Sunday, and I will have a rewind up for you guys on Monday. I am also graduating on Monday, so trust me, I have a busy weekend ahead of me, but I will be sure to get every single possible thing up for you guys. Every single possible video, every single possible festivity we got going on here on the DJ Storms channel. We got Double or Nothing coming up at the end of this month as well, looking like a stacked show. Danielle, I got to tell you, this has been amazing. This has been fantastic. This has been very fun. I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join me here on the channel. Any closing remarks, and where can we find you on social media?
Twitter is Danielle Loves BJs. And Instagram is DForever1981.
Please make sure you check out those two links in the description. Any closing remarks any closing remarks to Charlotte Flair? Any closing remarks to your favorite wrestler, The Miz?
Yeah, you say that again, I'm gonna kick your shit.
I'd love for you to try. Kick me through the computer, please.
I wish that was possible.
Any last words to say to Roman Reigns?
Don't make me puke.
He's the tribal chief. Anyway, she is Danielle. I am DJ Storms. This has been The Rundown, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for the Lightning Flash update.